Hello gamers and welcome to the final video of this content day on JP. Unfortunately, no great first impression because you supposedly can't get her on day one, but we do have a buff. Hopefully more buffs in the future, but yeah, this is a skill buff to good old 2-star archer Paris. And I already read the buff. I think it is a pretty good one, so let's see. Let's get to covering the first skill buff. Yeah, this is the first buff Paris ever got, surprisingly. But yeah, previously the skill on a 5-turn cooldown, he got 1 hit of evasion for 1 turn. One enemy gets minus 30% crit chance down for 1 turn. And then he removes buffs from 1 enemy. And if you removed buffs, you apply this special trait to them for 3 turns, the weak point reveal thingy. And this is very important because if the enemy has that, his MP now does super effective damage, right? The 150 to 200 range. So with that, you could actually do MP damage. Without that, not so much. But it was a bit annoying because, again, you had to remove a buff to do it. So on fights where there were no removable buffs, you would never really consider Paris, right? So that was always a bit unfortunate. Unless you're the biggest fan, then go for it. But for most people, you would never do that. But let's see what they did, because there's definitely some new stuff here. Now, on the same 5-turn cooldown, the evade remains unchanged. But first new line, he now gets 20% quick up for 3 turns. That's lovely. Is the main card type as well, of course. So that's great. And then, really importantly, we get a new on crit buff. So now, whenever, for the next 3 turns, whenever he crits, he applies a weak points revealed trait to the enemy for 3 turns. So again, any crit in the next 3 turns will apply this, and they each last for 3 turns. So this being on a 5-turn cooldown, meaning you could potentially have 100% uptime on your weak points revealed trait on 1 target, which is really nice. And then the crit chance down remains the same, but hey, there's 1 new line. Well, the buff removal is still the same, and it still applies it as well. But also, you now get 20 stars on use. Wow, talk about a packed skill. Again, this is one of those cases where, again, this skill would be insane on some other server, but because it's on a 2-star, because it's on Paris, it is completely balanced, and man, is this skill good now. Holy moly. Like, I never really liked Paris because of the very situational super effective, but with this, it is not situational at all. The only situational thing would be, is the enemy immune to debuffs? Oh well, but that's not even a deal breaker. Like, wow, does he become so much more usable after this? Holy, this is exactly what they needed to do to make him more generic and usable, because he was way too hard to use otherwise. There was a lot of competition, especially among the low-star single-target archers, so it was really hard to ever justify bringing Paris. But yeah, this actually is legit. Like I said, potentially up to 100% uptime on this a weak points reveal trait on the enemy, because the skill being so low cooldown, because it lasts for 3 turns, this effect, and the crits apply them for 3 turns, so wow. Like, even if they just added this 1 line, I think this would have already changed him a lot. But then they gave him the quick up, which is great, and the star bomb. And the star bomb in particular also really good, because again, you need to crit with this. So the fact that it's on the same skill means your crits will immediately be a bit easier to do on the turn you want to start critting on. The only awkwardness is that, obviously, if you want to MP turn 1, you'd either need to remove a buff from the enemy with this skill, or you would have to use a face card before your MP card to apply this. But just using, if the cost of getting a super effective on your MP versus not having it is using one face card crit on the chain before your MP, 100% worth. Not even a question. Like, you would do it in a heartbeat. It is such a good trade-off. It is slight awkwardness, but man, is it still a very good trade-off. And every turn after that, you should just be cruising, because if you're going to bring him, he's going to be your DPS. You would always prio using his face cards anyway, and then you just bring proper supports. Make sure your star flow is happening. This quick up helps generate more stars as well. You should be critting all the time, meaning you should have like amazing uptime on the trade as well. So yeah. Wow, great buff. Like, actually, this is one of the best low-star buffs for a low-star DPS I think I've ever seen. Which I don't really want to like emphasize that. It's crazy. This is a really good buff. I was not expecting him to get such a big buff. So permanent super effective MP, likely now. Take that in for a second. So the only thing holding him back now is the 2-star stat line, and otherwise his kit being kind of, let's be real, whatever burger. But always hitting super effective MP, which also has Invul Pierce, by the way. Very nice. Big buff for Paris. Lovely. Well, we don't have like an updated version of a low star tier list, but if this was on a specifically like a list of low stars tiered together, Paris would be, I want to say A+ minimum now. Maybe even EX tier. On a low star tier list, maybe EX. If this was all servants like golds, then maybe not. But on a low star tier list, this could be EX potentially. Permanent super effective MP is no joke. Like, it is very, very solid. So this is a big buff. So hey, if you enjoyed this buff breakdown, do me a solid and press the thumbs up button on this video. It really helps out, of course. And do subscribe not to miss out on future videos. Ring that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. So while this is probably the last video of today, I will try and cover Gray, the welfare, as soon as I can. And also anything else that might pop up. Also look forward to, I'm still going to try and push out the GSSR and Destiny Order videos for the FGO NA players before Sunday, before it goes live. So a lot more videos on the way. Have a great rest of your day and see you in the next video. Bye.